everyone, welcome to this channel. If this is your first time watching, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe and click the bell icon. This will allow you to be notified whenever I drop a new story. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the story. Stay tuned and enjoy. A story of a Nigerian woman who falls in love with a foreign exchange student, forcing them to confront their cultural differences and prejudices from their families. Alright. In the vibrant city of Lagos, Ngozi, a young Nigerian woman in her mid-20s, lived a life filled with colorful traditions and rich cultural heritage. She was deeply rooted in her Nigerian identity, cherishing the customs and values passed down through generations. One day, while strolling through the bustling streets of her neighborhood, Ngozi's path unexpectedly crossed with that of Jack, a foreign exchange student from a Western country. Jack stood out with his fair complexion and unfamiliar attire, a stark contrast to the familiar faces of Lagos. Despite the cultural differences that separated them, Ngozi and Jack felt an instant connection. Their eyes met across the crowded streets, and in that moment, something sparked between them. A curiosity, an intrigue, a shared sense of wonder. As they exchanged introductions and engaged in conversation, Ngozi found herself drawn to Jack's foreign charm and charisma. She was fascinated by his stories of life in his home country, his experiences, and his perspective on the world. Likewise, Jack was captivated by Ngozi's words, a vibrant personality, and a deep connection to her Nigerian roots. He found himself enchanted by her culture, eager to learn more about the traditions and customs that shaped her identity. As the day drew to a close, Ngozi and Jack parted ways, but their encounter lingered in their mind long after. Both felt a flutter of excitement, a sense of possibility as they contemplated the newfound connection that had unexpectedly blossomed between them in the heart of Lagos. As days turned into weeks, Ngozi and Jack's connection continued to deepen. They found themselves drawn to each other, spending more and more time together, exploring the vibrant city of Lagos. Despite the glaring cultural differences between them, they discovered a shared sense of joy and adventure in each other's company. Ngozi introduced Jack to the rich tapestry of Nigerian culture, immersing him in the colorful festivals, lively music, and delicious cuisine that define our homeland. Jack, in turn, shared stories of his life back home, offering Ngozi a glimpse into a world she had only ever dreamed of. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, transcending language barriers and cultural divides. They laughed together, shared secrets, and reveled in the simple pleasures of life. And through it all, they found solace in each other's presence, their love blossoming against the backdrop of Lagos' bustling streets. However, as their relationship blossomed, whispers of disapproval began to surface from both sides. Ngozi's family expressed concern about her involvement with a foreigner, fearing that Their cultural differences will lead to heartache in the end. Similarly, Jack's family questioned his decision to pursue a relationship with a Nigerian woman, worried about the challenges they would face as an interracial couples. Despite the doubts and uncertainties that surrounding them, Ngozi and Jack remain steadfast in their love for each other. They refuse to let prejudice and judgment dictate their happiness, choosing instead to focus on the bond that brought them together in the first place. As they navigated the complexities of their cross-cultural romance, Ngozi and Jack found strength in each other's arm, determined to prove that love knows no boundaries. And as they continued to explore the depth of their connection, they couldn't help but wonder what the future held for their unconventional love story in the heart of Lagos. As Ngozi and Jack's relationship blossomed, they encountered new challenges that tested the strength of their love. Despite their deep connection, the cultural differences between them began to cast a shadow over their romance. Ngozi's family, deeply rooted in Nigerian tradition, struggled to accept Jack as a potential partner for their daughter. They voiced concern about the compatibility of their cultural backgrounds and fear that Ngozi's relationship with a foreigner would lead to her straying for her roots. Similarly, Jack faced opposition from his own family, who questioned his decision to pursue a relationship with a Nigerian woman. They worried about the cultural barriers that would inevitably arise as whether Jack and Ngozi's love would withstand the pressure of their divergent backgrounds. As tensions mounted, Ngozi and Jack found themselves caught in the crossfire of familial disapproval. They were forced to confront the prejudices and misconceptions that surrounded their cross-cultural romance, grappling with doubts about the feasibility of their relationship. Despite the challenges they faced, Ngozi and Jack refused to give up on their love. They knew that their bond transcended cultural differences and societal expectation, and they were determined to prove that love could conquer all obstacles. As they navigated the rocky terrain of their relationship, Ngozi and Jack leaned on each other for support, drawing strength from their unwavering commitment to one another. And as they weathered the storm of familial opposition, they emerged stronger and more determined than ever to fight for the love that had brought them together. The challenges of Ngozi and Jack's cross-cultural romance reached a tipping point. Despite their unwavering love for each other, the pressure from their families and society began to take its tolls. Ngozi found herself torn between her desire to follow her heart and her duty to respect her family's wishes. The disapproval from her loved ones weighed heavily on her, causing her to question whether she could truly find happiness with Jack amidst the cultural divide. Similarly, Jack struggled with feelings of guilt and doubt as he watched Ngozi grappled with the turmoil surrounding their relationship. He wondered if he was asking too much of her, if their love was worth the pain and sacrifice they were enduring. As the tension between them mounted, Ngozi and Jack found themselves at a crossroads. They knew that they couldn't continue to ignore the challenges that lay ahead. but they also couldn't bear the thought of losing each other. In a moment of clarity, Ngozi and Jack made a decision to confront their families and society head on. They refused to let prejudice and fear dictate their happiness, and they were determined to fight for their love against all odds. With courage and determination, Ngozi and Jack stood side by side, facing the disapproval and scrutiny of those around them. They refused to back down, knowing that their love was worth fighting for, and they're willing to do whatever it took to prove it. As they took a stand for their relationship, Ngozi and Jack found strength in each other's arm, knowing that no matter what the future held, they would face it together, united in their love and determination to overcome the barriers and threatening to tear them apart. As Ngozi and Jack confronted the challenges of their cross-cultural romance head on, they emerged stronger and more determined than ever before. Despite the disapproval and scrutiny from their families and society, they refused to let anything come between them and their love. Together, they stood united, facing the world with unwavering courage and determination. They knew that their journey wouldn't be easy, but they were willing to fight for their love no matter the obstacles that lay ahead. With each passing day, Ngozi and Jack found solace in each other's arm, drawing strength from their deep connection and unwavering commitment to one another. They embraced the complexities of their relationship, celebrating the differences that made their love unique. As they navigated the ups and downs of life together, Ngozi and Jack discovered that love knows no boundaries. It transcends culture, tradition, and societal expectations, forging a bond that is unbreakable and true. In the end, Ngozi and Jack's love prevailed. They proved that love is the most powerful force in the universe, capable of overcoming even the greatest of obstacles. And as they walked hand in hand into the sunset, they knew that their love story was just beginning, filled with endless possibilities and boundless love. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch and listen to the stories. Don't forget to subscribe, comment in the comment section, and share as well. Thank you once again. Bye.